And we're back inside the Robert J. Collins Arena for the national championship game here for the Division III women's basketball for NJC AA. Tim Catalfam alongside Jimmy Kappa. And Jimmy, we have Roxbury, #1 seed, coming in here against #2 seed. Couldn't have asked for a better matchup. What do you expect to see tonight?
Well, I expect to see what you just said. #1 seed versus the #2 seed. That's a great game. Roxbury has looked dominant throughout this tournament. Northland had a close game yesterday, had to fight their way back. But here we are, it's the national championship. All that's out the window. Let me give you some key players in this game. For the Tigers of Roxbury, #11, Alyssa Stewart. She's a third-team All-American. She's very solid all-around game. She's about 6 foot. She can really get things done. On the other end, for the Pioneers from Northland, #32, Allison Dahl. Folks, we'll be saying that name a lot tonight. She had a huge 3 yesterday to cut the lead to 2, hit some clutch free throws, went on a run by herself. She kind of willed this Pioneers team to this game tonight. So I'm excited to see what both those players bring.
We'll have to see how it shakes out. Now let's go down to the start of this national championship game.
The Athletics Department is proud to offer 14 sports for over 200 men and women athletes.
Let's do this.
Yep, let's do it.
Each year. The Brookdale Athletics Department truly supports the mission of the college and is proud of all the student athletes.
All right, so again, getting ready to get set here. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Northland Pioneers. You see #12, Maisha Caldwell, #20, Tori Mikash, Cheyenne Woods, #24, #32, Allison Dahl, and #53, Chiron Miller will be the starting 5 that'll trot out on the floor this evening for the Pioneers. Again, they're being coached by Shannon Nelson in her 7th year. And on the other side for Roxbury, here they are. Taj Lewis, #3, Cha-Cha Diaz, #11, Alyssa Stewart, Rhea Newsom, and #23, Breon Pinkett will be the starting 5 for the Lady Tigers. Again, note only 6 players on that team, but Roxbury is definitely very, very tough to beat. Just a little bit of background information on these two teams. Roxbury, of course, comes out of Roxbury Crossing, Massachusetts, which is in the neighborhood of Boston, Massachusetts, while as Northland, the Pioneers, come in from Theft River Falls, Minnesota. They come in here from Region 13B, which includes Minnesota, North Dakota, Upper Michigan, and Northern Wisconsin. The Northland Pioneers won the NJCAA National Championship in 2014, and Coach Shannon has led this team to 5 Region 13B championships in her last 7 seasons. Coach Nelson, of course, played for the University of Minnesota for 4 years at the Big Ten. And on the other side for Roxbury, they were being coached, of course, by Coach Mark Lisek. They are coming out of the Region 21 district, which again encompasses Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut.
Now for tonight's starting lineups.
As the starting lineups are introduced, again, still holding things out here. The winner will be crowned the national champion.
For the Pioneers of Northland,
Each player gets a pretty nifty medallion to add to their collection, as well as a t-shirt, hat, the whole 9 yards, and of course the main trophy. So again, we'll let you listen in to this PA, Brooks Jordan here at the Collins Arena, introducing the players.
Number 32, Allison Dahl. And number 53, Chiron Miller. The Pioneers are coached by Shannon Nelson. She's assisted by Matt Tweets and Krista Morton.
Northland, of course, comes in here in their away blue uniforms with red lettering and white trim.
And now for the Lady Tigers.
And then, of course, for Roxbury, they come in with their home white uniforms, since they are the higher seed, with orange lettering, of course, for Tigers, and black trim. Coach Lizak told me before the game he's very excited to be here, very happy for this opportunity. And of course, on the other side for Northland, Coach Nelson looking to try to repeat what she did 2 years ago and lead this team to another national championship.
The Tigers are coached by Mark Lessing. He's assisted by Cassandra Ayabeklu.
Full crowd on hand here for this national championship game. Our officials this evening, Ron DePasquale, Star Jefferson, Chris Boyer, and Ashley Harrison. Roxbury will be going from left to right on your TV screen, while Northland will be going from right to left in this first half.
Tim, I think it's worth noting I had a little bit of time spent with Roxbury downstairs before the game. They were in very good spirits, laughing, joking, dancing, having fun. They're really taking this moment in, and their main focus is just going out and playing their game. They are the 1 seed. The chip is on their back. Let's see if they can bring home the title to Massachusetts.
All right, well, we'll have to see. Star Jefferson, our main official, going to give the opening tip. It's controlled by Roxbury, and here we go in this national championship game for the NJCAA Division III Women's Championship. This is number 3, Cha-Cha Diaz there. Rebound pulled down by Alyssa Stewart, but we're going to get a hell ball called, and the ball will go to Northland. Allison Dahl inbounding. And this is number 24, Cheyenne Woods, walking it up the floor for Northland. Number 20, Tori McCash. I was calling her McCash. Her name is Mikash. I apologize for that. Corrected. Shot by Woods is off the mark, and now a rebound pulled down by number 11, Stewart. Pulls up at the foul line, way off the mark. Newsom, though, with the rebound. Feed inside to Taj Lewis. And it'll go back to Northland. Pretty quick start for each of these two teams here, Jimmy. This is McCash inside, and she was not able to finish at the rim.
It's important to know with these Roxbury Tigers, they feature 4 players over 5'10". All 4 of them can put the ball on the floor, and they will run up and down the court in transition, Tim.
Newsom with the reverse layup after the missed 3 by Cha-Cha Diaz gets Roxbury on the board for the first time. This is Caldwell now. Swings it over. Back to Caldwell now. Inside to Sharon Miller with the layup.
Great job there, Tim, by Sharon Miller. She sealed her defender, had her on her back. She got the ball over top. She was able to finish with the left. Good move by number 53.
Pinkett goes over number 20, Tori McCash, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Pinkett.
Offensive foul on number 23, Brianna Pinkett.
So tied at 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Woods. Kick out to Allison Dahl. Dahl tries to get it down low to Woods. Tough shot. Rebound pulled down by Lewis. This is Stewart. Inside to Lewis, spinning her way inside. Nice move, lays it in.
Really nice post move by number 1, Taj Lewis. Worth noting for the viewers at home, Taj Lewis was an NJCAA first team All-American during the regular season. She's not new to this.
This is Woods. Blocked away, but it'll remain here with Northland with 15 on the shot clock. Caldwell. Back to Allison Dahl. And we're going to have a foul here on Roxbury as number 24, Cheyenne Woods, went to the ground.
Foul is called on number 23, Brianna.
They're going to officially charge the foul to number 23, Brianna Pinkett. That's a second on Pinkett. And again, there's only 6 players here for Roxbury. Foul trouble was an issue the last time they were on the floor. Get to that in a second. Dahl for 3. Yes.
And Tim, she's just picking up right where she left off yesterday. Allison Dahl is a marksman from out there.
In that game against West Georgia yesterday, Jimmy, Roxbury had a couple of issues with some fouls. It was close near at the end. We'll have to see if that plays a factor this evening. Hell ball called, possession arrow back to Roxbury.
You know, Tim, I had the chance to ask head coach Mark Lessick, how does he feel about playing with 6 girls? Does he ever get worried about foul trouble? His response was pretty simple. I've had these same 6 girls since about December 18th. They're used to playing with 6 men in their rotation. Let's see if it affects them tonight.
Pinkett, no. Rebound, Lewis. Still swatted around until finally number 20, Tori Mikash, pulls down the rebound. This is Sharon Miller, turnaround layup. Doesn't get it to go, goes back up with it, is fouled. But that was an easy layup that just rolled off the rim. Finger roll just didn't go in that time, unfortunately for Miller.
But good effort by Miller to get her own offensive rebound and go back up strong. She'll have the chance to earn 2 from the free strike right now.
And we got some.
Yeah, the Lady Tigers need to put
there,
2.
Yeah.
They need to put 2 players underneath on the block there for every
Coach
free throw.
Lizak wanted his team to get on the line quickly. Miller's first shot is on the way, and it is good. Miller again, the 6-foot freshman from Belaine, Minnesota.
Miller is a 61% free throw shooter.
Team comes in here shooting 72% on the year. It's a 3-point lead for Northland. Diaz. Inside to Newsom. Newsom tried to get it inside to Lewis, taken away. This is Caldwell. Stops and lays it in.
Maisha Caldwell.
Diaz. Now back to Newsom at the top of the arc. Ball being worked around here for Roxbury. This is Pinkett with 2 fouls. Diaz inside to Lewis. Back to Newsom. 5 on the shot clock. Pinkett with 4. Hoists it up. Way off the mark. And it's tracked down by Woods. Oh, stripped away. Miller gets it back for the Pioneers. Woods all alone for a 3. And she hits it.
This Northland Pioneers team could really shoot the 3 ball, Tim.
And this is an explosive start for the Pioneers. They're up 8, 12-4.
The Lady Tigers of Roxbury are going to have to do a real good job of covering that perimeter. They can't allow these Pioneers to shoot. It could get ugly early if they do.
Lewis for 3 to quiet the crowd. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Dahl. Hands off here to Caldwell. Inside to Miller. Puts it up. Not able to get that one to go. She was one-on-one down there with Diaz. Northland sticking with what appears to be, Jimmy, a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, they're going to dare the Lady Tigers to shoot from outside. We know how good of a penetration team the Lady Tigers are.
Pinkett fouled underneath. I think they're going to get Sharon Miller, number 53.
Foul is on number 53, Sharon Miller.
That's going to be the first on Miller. And now Brianna Pinkett, who's got 2 fouls of her own, will go to the line. 5'10" freshman from Gambrills, Maryland. And Pinkett able to rattle in the first one. Substitution here. Miller going to check out, and coming in for Miller for the Pioneers is number 10, Courtney Amarian. Second shot for Pinkett. No good. Ball knocked around there, still loose. Dahl to the floor. Lewis comes away with it. Pinkett there again with the layup. Bodies still go flying. And Roxbury is able to control it. Feed inside to Stewart, off the glass and in.
Good move by Stewart. Had a defender sealed on the low block, made one move and went. Able to finish with the right.
And now we're gonna get a whistle here away from the ball. I believe it's gonna be an offensive push-off. Number 24, Cheyenne Woods. It's a first on Woods, a third, or the second on the Pioneers. Number 3, Cha-Cha Diaz checks out, and in for her. The only other substitution here is number 5, Mariah Brown.
Tim, Roxbury comes into this game averaging 83.8 points per game. That's good enough for first in the country. Let's see if the Pioneers can try to limit them tonight offensively.
Pinkett, good, and the foul. So Brianna Pinkett has had a nice game so far of her own. Brings the Lady Tigers to within 3. That foul officially going to be credited to Maisha Caldwell.
You know, Tim, you mentioned Pinkett having a good game so far, and I look at head coach Mark Lessick. He allowed her to stay in the game after she picked up that early second foul. He gives his players a lot of freedom. We saw him yesterday, Rhea Newsom. She got 3 fouls in the first quarter. He put her right back in. He trusts his players, and that's good to have.
Dahl for 3, right wing. Air ball not saved out of bounds. Number 5, Mariah Brown had her foot out of bounds.
I'm not so sure that Brown needed to go after that ball.
Yeah,
I think that would have been out of bounds on the Pioneers.
And gone back to Roxbury, so again.
Exactly, I believe that she may have just cost her team a possession right here.
Could that be maybe some national championship nerves, a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, the lights are brightest right now. The stage is set. You never know.
This is Mikash with 6 on the clock. Mikash drives inside, lays it up with the right hand, no good, and a rebound to Alyssa Stewart. Stewart stops. Lewis, turnaround, bank shot, off the glass, no good. Under 3 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Mikash stops at the foul line, back to Dahl. Woods inside to Amarian, and Amarian is able to lay it in.
That was a really nice move by the sophomore forward from Thief River Falls, Minnesota.
Yeah, right, the central location of Northland
hometown
College.
girl.
Long 3 that time by Brown, and the weak side rebound to Mikash. Pioneers have a 5-point lead, 14-9. Approaching 2 minutes left. Caldwell back out to Dahl. And now Dahl's going to try to set up her offense. Coach Nelson showing out instructions from the bench. Shot clock down to 5. Mikash at the foul line. Back to Caldwell for a quick 2. Way off the mark. And a shot clock violation. That was actually number 24, Woods, with the shot. My apology. Minute 46 still remaining here in the first quarter. Again, in this national championship game. Shot there by Newsom, drains it.
Nice move there, Tim, by the Boston, Massachusetts native Rhea Newsom.
Long feed inside, trying to get it into number 10, Amarian, after the feed from Caldwell.
Yeah, Tim, Caldwell just needs to take a little mustard off that pass because Amarian did have her woman set on the top of her. Probably had an easy layup if that pass connected.
Pioneers come in here averaging 14 turnovers a game. That was one that they didn't need. Intercepted this time on the other side by Mikash. Woods now inside, back to number 10, Amarian, and Amarian cannot finish. Out of bounds, last touch by Amarian.
This has been an up and down game, Tim. I feel like we haven't had a chance to catch our breath. I look up, there's already under a minute left in the first quarter. I like the tempo, both styles playing to their advantage.
There definitely, though, is a rhythm on each side.
No, yeah,
for
there is a
team.
rhythm, you're right. This is the identity of both teams. That's how they want to play. They want to get out and go and score points.
Long three that time by Brown, and Brown is able to knock it down. Mariah Brown ties it up at 14.
That's a big shot by Brown there. Her team needed that. Ties this game up.
Dahl. The right arc now. Mikesh was tipped, so that's not a backcourt violation. Shot clock down to 9. And we're going to get an offensive. Is that a moving screen, Jimmy, or is that just an offensive foul on Woods?
I think that is an illegal screen. I think that she kind of threw her hip into there. Yeah. I just wanted to get a quick extra look at it. That's why I waited.
Bracel has checked in for Northland.
All right, last possession here should be for Roxbury. Clock down to 5. This is Newsom. Newsom with 3. Newsom with 2. Walked with it.
Traveling violation. Lady Pioneers ball.
And now with 1.7, what does Northland do here? I don't even think they're going to even try anything.
Yeah, they just get it in. Okay. Well, an exciting first quarter comes to a close. 14-14, Tim.
All tied up at 14 here in the Collins Arena for the championship game of the NJCAA Women's Division III Basketball Championship. Back to the Collins Arena after this.
I'm more than just a college student. I'm a marathon runner, a volunteer, and a philanthropist. I'm an employee. I'm a future master's degree holder. I believe the path to a better world is paved with a million small steps. Thanks to Brookdale, I'm already halfway there. My name is Killian Mormon, and I came to Brookdale to explore my passions. I never imagined I'd have the flexibility to pursue them all.
When I was divorced, I needed to rediscover who I was. I had no career or college degree. My divorce attorney was so supportive. Working with her helped me realize I have what it takes for a career in law. I joined the paralegal program at Brookdale, and I got a great base to build a career on. Now I'm working as a paralegal at Ansell, Grimm & Aaron, and I love it. I'm Michelle Mulcairn, and I went to Brookdale for a new start. I never imagined I would find my calling.
Back here in the Collins Arena here for NJCAA TV, Tim Catafamo alongside Jimmy Coppa for this national championship game between Northland and Roxbury. Pioneers and the Lady Tigers not up at 14 as we're about to begin the second quarter. Pretty evenly matched so far, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, this game has been everything we really anticipate to be.
Yeah.
You've got the number 1 seed going up against the number 2 seed, national championship on the line. I was excited with that first quarter. I think this game is just going to continue to develop and get better and get a rhythm to it. So let's see how it plays out.
So back in play. This is Mikesh. Now to Dahl. Back over to Mikesh, blocked away with a 3. Whoa, man, the championship trophy almost got taken out in the corner. Wow. Now I told Athletics Director Sean Noel earlier in the day here for Brookdale Community College that was not a smart place to put it. Almost was right about that. Sharon Miller blocked away by
Good post
Cha-Cha
defense
Diaz.
by Cha-Cha Diaz, Tim. Hands straight up. She didn't come down. She didn't reach.
Loose on the floor, number 14, Kendra Brissell. They're rolling around. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll remain here with Roxbury.
Tigers remain in possession.
Long 3 by Brown. Front rim no good. And we got a foul underneath. Is that going to be on Sharon Miller? It might be.
Foul is on number 53.
That's the second on Miller.
Her second.
Miller's going to now go to the bench, and coming in for her, Courtney Amarian.
Back in for Northland.
Newsom for three. Yes.
Big hit by Newsom. Feet set, body squared up, let it fly.
It's a three-point lead now for Roxbury. They got a bump here by Taj Lewis as she runs into Allison Dahl.
Yeah, Tosh Lewis played good defense there, but she bailed out Dahl by reaching in. You got to play with your feet, let them slide.
Dahl trying to inbound it, has nowhere to go. Now gets it into Brissell. Dahl again finds Mikash all alone, but it's rejected from behind by Alyssa Stewart.
Alyssa Stewart, she has a really solid all-around game. We know about her ability to put the ball in the basket, but her defense is what I've been most impressed with this tournament.
Inbound to Brissell. And now a foul here on Taj Lewis, who trips up Allison Dahl at the foul line.
Foul is on number 1. Taj
See Coach Nelson there in the red.
Second team foul.
Inbound, this is Amarian. Ball being worked around. Brissell winds up with it. Hands off to Dahl. Mikash. All alone, left-hand layup, good.
Good rim protect by Mikash. She used the rim as a protection from the block attempt by Alyssa Stewart. Good job by Mikash.
Inside, Lewis, hook shot, good.
Taj Lewis.
Lady Tigers and the Pioneers trading blows back and forth. Stolen away by Stewart. One-on-one with Caldwell. Stripped out of bounds by Caldwell. Nice defensive play.
Lady Tigers ball.
Yeah, good defensive play there, Tim, by Caldwell. Able to get back and strip it, prevent the 2 points.
Roxbury.
Also credit Alyssa Stewart getting her hand in the pass lane, coming up with that steal. Some good defensive battles going on.
Newsom gets the inbounds pass. Diaz, feet down low to Pinkett. And Pinkett is fouled.
Foul is on number 32. Allison Dahl.
So Brianna Pinkett will go to the foul line. Pinkett shooting 65% on the year. Again, 5'10" freshman from Gambrills, Maryland. In and out on the second attempt, but we have a lane violation here, I believe, on number 14. No, it's going to be a foul, actually, on Kendra Brissell.
Lane violation.
Nope, lane violation.
Will be awarded 1.
Stepped over just a second too soon, Tim.
Official Ron DePasquale had put his arm up as if it was a foul and pointed to Brissell. That's why I thought it was a personal on her. Second foul shot for Pinkett is good. It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Tigers. This is
Good defense by
Mikash.
Stewart. And here she is leading the Blake. They have a 3-on-2 fast break, and she's fouled.
We'll have to see who that foul is going to be on. It could be on number 14, Kendra Brissell this time.
Number 20, Tori Makash.
Instead, they'll call it on Tori Mikash. That's Mikash's first foul and the third on the Pioneers. Again, down by 4 at the moment. Pinkett again.
Brianna Pinkett's having herself a really nice game, not only on the offensive end, but she has the daunting task of checking number 32, Allison Dahl. the leading scorer for the Pioneers.
Mikash. Hand off to Dahl. Dahl now going to hoist a three from the right arc. Back iron, no good. Rebound Caldwell with a fresh 30. Mikash stops over to Dahl, forces it up and in, and the foul.
And that's going to be 3 on Pickett, I believe, Tim.
Yeah.
Pinkett,
Let's take a
we
look at
just
this again,
mentioned, is
Jimmy.
having a great game.
Foul is on number 23.
Watch this pass. Mikash with
Good
the
drive.
assist.
That's her third.
Good look. Good bounce pass.
Lewis heads back up.
And then there's the
And
contact
there,
there
yeah,
with
she
Pinkett.
got her on the arm. We just were complimenting Pickett's game, and now she may have to sit out the remainder of this half with 3 fouls. Tough blow for the Lady Tigers of Roxbury.
Dahl completes the three-point play. Pinkett on the bench with 3 fouls. In for her, number 3, Cha-Cha Diaz. Diaz now inside. No good on the rebound, Mikash.
Taj Lewis now has the task of checking Allison Dahl.
And now Brissell is fouled inside. Foul trouble starting to become an issue here for Roxbury.
Foul is on number 3.
That's going to be the second foul on number 3,
Roxbury's fourth team foul.
Cha-Cha Diaz. And meanwhile, it will send Kendra Brissell to the foul line. Makes the first one. 5'6" sophomore out of Pine River, Minnesota. And if Brissell can make this foul shot, it's a 1-point lead. Ooh, gonna be a violation here on Alyssa Stewart as she moved into the paint early. So that basically was a practice shot for Brissell. She'll get another opportunity at this.
Got to capitalize off these mistakes by the Tigers.
Brissell squares up, lets it fly, and hits it. It's a 1-point game. Stewart spins. Lewis with the rebound, no. Stewart again, up and in.
Nice job by Stewart. Get that offensive rebound in traffic and put it back up. Good control by number 11.
Caldwell drives inside, untouched. Misses the layup. Mikash is there with the rebound and puts it in.
There's no help defense built in for the Roxbury Tigers. Off the high ball screen, whoever you're guarding, if that man sets a pick, you got to let the teammate know it's coming. No one helped on the roll, opened up a lane. Pioneers able to capitalize.
Diaz, back iron, no good. Rebound, Dahl. Coach Nelson not very happy, wanted an over the back call as Allison
Coach
Dahl
Nelson is
had got
visibly
hit.
upset on the sideline, Tim.
This is Amarian, not able to hit that layup. Stewart goes over, number 12, Caldwell. What is it going to be? Offensive foul.
Offensive foul called on number 11, Stewart.
Wow.
Little out of control. She needs to come to a jump stop there right before a defender. Pull up for about a 5 to 6 footer.
Offensive foul on number 11.
It's Coach Lissack there, starting to sweat some bullets as his team is starting to run into some foul trouble. That foul officially going to be credited with Alyssa Stewart. That's her first. Block
Nice
from
block
behind.
by Cha-Cha Diaz. She's running the break the other way. Hits Brown up ahead.
Brown not able to finish with the basket. Lewis goes back up and in, and the one foul.
Taj Lewis. Foul is on number
Let's take a look at this again here, Jimmy.
Bracel. Her first.
It's a shot by Brown that goes off the mark, but then watch Lewis here with this rebound come in. And then,
you know what I'm looking at right there,
Purcell.
Tim? I'm looking at 4 blue jerseys not boxing out in the paint. That's going to cost you. It's the national championship. You can't be giving up points off second chance opportunities.
I'm going to get a whistle here. As the clock did not start on the inbounds pass. Alternate official Chris Boyer there at the scores table trying to make sure that everything is okay. This has been an issue a couple times where the clock has not started throughout this tournament. And athletics director here at Brookdale, Sean Noel, you see there in the red coming over to make sure everything's okay. There he is. That's Katie Miller, also in the blue. Women's soccer coach here for Brookdale. By the way, talking about NJCAA championships, head coach Katie Miller for the Brookdale women's soccer team has won 3 straight Division III national championships for Brookdale. She's there in the blue. So they're trying to get
Tim,
this
Brookdale
clock
has
issue.
some storied programs here. The baseball team enjoys a lot of success. Men's basketball was the 2014 national champions. So where we are, Collins Arena, nothing short of excellence.
So we got that clock issue worked out. Under 5 minutes to play, halfway through the second quarter. McCash to Caldwell, back to McCash inside, floater good. Tori
Again, Tim, we're
McCash.
seeing a pattern where Roxbury, no help defense built in. Stewart got beat, her man went by her, and no one came in and stepped to help her. Your most important task when you're a defender in man-to-man defense is stopping the ball, not just being worried about your man. My head coach, Mike Isparo of Middletown North, used to preach that.
Stewart all over the Northland Pioneer defense there in the paint, not able to come away with anything. Dahl looking for somebody inside, now gets it over to Caldwell with 15 on the shot clock. Cash goes around the screen, fouled by Stewart. So they're going to call the foul again on Stewart. That's her second. And it will send Tori McCash to the foul line where she makes the first one. 5'8" sophomore from Greenbush, Minnesota. Yes, it has been that kind of day. 4 games. All trying to work out seeding here. It's a tie game. Lewis. Back out to Brown. This is Lewis again inside, comes away empty. Dahl lost it for a second, back into McCash, puts it up. Rolls off the rim, no good. Long 3 there by Newsom, front rim. And an over-the-back call on number 11, Alyssa Stewart. Coach Nelson has been begging for that call the whole time. Now, wait a minute. No, they reverse it. They're going to call the foul on McCash. What?
I believe Stewart's going to line and shoot too. I believe head referee Star Jones was saying that Stewart's jersey was being held.
Woods has checked in for Northland. Timeout.
As Roxbury got to call a timeout. We'll take a commercial break, see if we can try to dial up that replay for you back after this.
When the economy crashed, we moved back to New Jersey for my husband's career. So I joined the respiratory therapy program at Brookdale. It's a great field. My name is Joriel Miller, and I came to Brookdale to change my career. I never imagined I could help save a life.
Back here in the Collins Arena, 3:17 remaining here in the second quarter. Questionable call on this before the break, as number 20, Tori McCash, was called for a foul when it looked very obvious that number 11, Alyssa Stewart, went over her. Stort will now be at the line for a 2-shot foul. First one is up and no good. We'll take a look at that replay as soon as she attempts this second foul shot. I'm anxious to take a look at this. Second one, good. Let's take a look at this real quickly here, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they got McCash with the foul there. I don't know.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Caldwell, partially blocked in the corner by Cha-Cha Diaz. Last touch by Dahl, back to Roxbury. Stort goes over. No, they reverse it. It was going to be a
They're going to say she's in the restricted area.
Wow.
She was not outside of that restricted area. That was the reason Ron DePasquale gave that call.
Take a look at this again, Jimmy. Let's confirm. As Alyssa Stort goes to the line again. Watch this. And, okay, that's had some issues with that one. We'll try to get that worked out for you. Alyssa Stort at the line with her second shot, trying to give a 3-point lead to Roxbury, and she does. Foul officially charged, number 12, Maisha Caldwell. That's her second. Team foul number 5 on the Pioneers. Brissell. Here's Dahl in the corner. Sensing Pioneers need some type of a bucket. Long 3 there by Woods off the mark. Newsom. And tracked down by Caldwell. Sharon Miller getting ready to go to the scores table to check in for the Pioneers. Brissell rejected again in the corner. 2 minutes to play here in the second half, or in the second quarter rather, and Taj Lewis with a nice layup. Timeout, Coach Nelson for the Pioneers, as her team has seen a once pretty comfortable lead slip away, and now they are down by 5, 32-27. Roxbury's got the lead back to NJC AA action right after this.
I joined the paralegal program at Brookdale, and I got a great base to build a career on. Now I'm working as a paralegal at Ansel Grimm & Aaron, and I love it. I'm Michelle McCarran, and I went to Brookdale for a new start. I never imagined I would find my calling.
I'm a bit of an introvert. At a big university, I could have been lost in the crowd, but Brookdale helped me find my voice. My name is Justin Melendez, and I came to Brookdale to learn about business. I never imagined I'd learn so much about myself.
Tim Catalfamo, Jimmy Coppa back here in the Collins Arena here at Brookdale Community College in Lincroft, New Jersey for this national championship game for the Division III Women's NJC AA Basketball Championship. Roxbury Community College currently has the lead, 32-27 over the Northland Pioneers.
I believe for the first time this game, we're going to be seeing a zone, Tim, by Roxbury.
Miller draws the foul on number 3, Cha-Cha Diaz. And we'll have to check the number on Diaz. It'll be the 3rd on her. And now Roxbury has maxed out with team fouls. Both teams are actually in the bonus, to just clarify. Sharon Miller at the line, hits the front rim.
So now that's Brianna Pickett and Cha-Cha Diaz, both with 3 fouls for the Lady Tigers. We mentioned they only have 6 players on their roster. Keep that in mind.
Miller gets the second one to bounce in. It's a 4-point lead for Roxbury as we approach 90 seconds left here in the first half.
This last minute and a half is going to be really important here to see if you can try to get a little bit more momentum heading into halftime of this national championship game.
Lewis way off the mark there, and a rebound ripped down by Caldwell. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Woods. Dahl almost had it taken away. This is Woods. Back on to Marion. Heard the slap inside, no foul. Back to Roxbury. It's almost like Marion, and I believe that was number 3, Cha-Cha Diaz, did a high five inside. Of course, unintentionally. And Marion lost the ball out of bounds. Stort, floater, short. Gets her own rebound, back up with it, still no good. And a rebound finally ripped down for the Pioneers by Miller. Up ahead to Caldwell. Picks up her dribble, rather. Woods feeds inside to Miller, left-hand layup, good.
Sharon Miller, assisted by Woods.
7 seconds left here in the first half. Newsom, Cha-Cha Diaz, a long 3. It's a brick. And that's going to do it for the first half. So at the end of 20 minutes of play here in this national championship game, Roxbury leads Northland 32-30.
32-30.
So again, talking about this, you see Coach Nelson there on the sidelines discussing some things. Jimmy's going to go downstairs to try to grab the athletics director here at Sean Noel, and of course the tournament director for the NJCAA for the Collins Arena. Back here on top in the skybox. So again, Roxbury has a 2-point lead, 32-30. Lots of aggressive and very, very competitive play on both sides of the floor. Again, Roxbury getting assists from players such as Cha-Cha Diaz, Taj Lewis, and Alyssa Stort. However, the problem with Roxbury is they only have 6 players, and some of those players, including Stort and Brianna Pinkett, are in some foul trouble. So we'll have to keep an eye on that in the second half. Again, if one of those players or more fouls out, Roxbury will have to continue to play it through until the end. On the other side for Northland, Coach Nelson has some work to do. Her team has been shooting the ball fairly well, but they've missed a couple of easy layups inside, so they'll have to work on that again starting in the second half. So again, we're live here in the Collins Arena for the NJCAA National Championship basketball game for Division III women's basketball. Tim Kettlefamo standing by with you, waiting for Jimmy Coppa downstairs to grab Sean Noel. If we're not able to grab him, we'll step aside to come back after a commercial break. So again, at the end of half number 1, Roxbury leads 32-30 over Northland. And we're going to step aside for 30 seconds, come back after this.
With both my sons entering college, I knew financial aid was going to help. I never thought I would qualify too. I enrolled in Brookdale's culinary program and discovered a world of talent I never knew I had. After graduation, I landed an externship with David Burke's Fromagerie, and they hired me a month later. My name is Debbie Doran, and I came to Brookdale to learn a new skill. I never imagined it would take me this far.
James Kopp, I'm here at NJCAA TV. I have Athletic Director of Brookdale Community College, Sean Noel, who also happens to be the Tournament Director for the Division III tournament going on right now. A lot of hard work and preparation has gone in over the last few months for this tournament. We're in day 3 of 3 right now during the National Championship. Sean, what made this tournament run so smoothly?
I think it was a great staff that I have, a lot of preparation, like you said beforehand. If you prepare well beforehand and put in a lot of time and effort, the games themselves should run pretty smooth.
This really is a national tournament. We have teams from Minnesota, Michigan, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, and even Georgia. We have so many spectators from around the country coming in. How do you try to give them that home feeling and accommodate them in the best way possible?
It's just about customer service like anything. So customer service, it's all about what customer service is and what they do. And that's all we can do, just be hospitable and welcome people. And if you do that, people feel at home. So.
Again, I'm speaking with Sean Noel, the tournament director and head athletic director here at Brookdale Community College. My name is James Kopp, and I'm here with NCAA DB.
And thank you so much, Jimmy. Again, talking with Athletics Director Sean Noel here locally at Brookdale Community College and the Tournament Director of the NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Championship here this year for 2016. So again, at the end of half number one, Roxbury leads Northland Community College by a score of 32-30. We'll be back for the second half of action right here on NJCAA TV.
Having trouble declaring a major? Or do you have a degree and don't know exactly what to do with it yet? Well, look no further because the Major Fair is here for you. Hi, I'm Sophia Perola, and welcome to Brookdale's second annual Major Fair, where students can explore various academic options, find out what jobs are in their field of study, and talk with department representatives who can assist them in the decision-making process.
I'm the Director of Career Services here at Brookdale, and today we're at the Major Exploration Fair to help students learn more about what they can do in certain careers, what they can do with their majors, and then also to talk about all the hands-on learning opportunities that we offer. We do have a great online job and internship database that every student is able to register for and utilize, has hundreds of employers and jobs in there right now and internships, so great resource. We have a lot of good resources. There's a lot of great tables here. The faculty are here representing their majors. So I think this is a great way for them to be introduced to it. And then it takes a little bit of research, and students are always able to come and talk to anyone in career services about their careers and their majors as well.
I'm Joe Verone. I'm a professor in the English department here at Brookdale.
So how do you think that the English department can connect with prospective students at the Major Fair?
Oh, the Major Fair I think is great. Students don't usually think of English as a career option, and I think it's nice in an informal setting like this to just have people come around, say hi, meet like real human beings behind a table. So it's really an effective way for us to kind of reach out to students.
I'm Professor Schaefer, and I am from the Business Management Department. I'm representing business, economics, accounting, etc. So it kind of gives them an idea of all the variety of things that you can do out there in the business world. We kind of give them a direction and a path on which they can take to be successful and profitable and produce and give to the economy as a whole. It's my first time at the event, and there's a lot of students here, and I'm getting a lot of questions, so I really think it's a good idea, and they're interested.
I'm junior. My major is communications and minor in business. This whole fair is beneficial to anybody who wants to graduate and succeed in life. I want to pursue my my career because being here and like talking to my professors, I feel like I owe it to my professors to at least go out and do good because they take their time to teach you, and the school takes their time to put up these fairs. So why not actually like take the information you learn and use it and come back one day and say, hey, I did this.
So my name is Joe Walsh. I'm the Assistant Director of Off-Campus Programs for Rutgers University, and I'm here today representing the Rutgers-Brookdale Partnership. We're very glad to be here. Rutgers has been partnered with Brookdale since 1998. One of the hardest things we've had as recruiting is that a large number of Brookdale students still don't know we're here. So this is a way to be visible out in front of students, just in their daily lives without being too intrusive. And we understand not everyone's going to come to Rutgers University, but since we have a special partnership with Brookdale, we want to be wherever Brookdale students are, let them know that we wanted them to think of themselves as Rutgers students now, and to make the transition and the transfer as seamless as possible.
A lot of times we focus our energy with the academic departments on selling Brookdale to incoming students, and then we have students here who might be questioning their degree choices. This is a way for current Brookdale students to learn more about what's offered at Brookdale, what they could do with a specific program of study, and just a little bit more information about what's happening here.
Well, that's a wrap. It sounds like the Major Fair was a major success. To learn more about what Brookdale has to offer, visit our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Sophia Perola. Thanks for watching.
I'm a bit of an introvert. At a big university, I could have been lost in the crowd, but Brookdale helped me find my voice. My name is Justin Melendez, and I came to Brookdale to learn about business. I never imagined I'd learn so much about myself.
This is Caldwell. Stops and lays it.
Hi, I'm Sophia Perola, and welcome to Brookdale's Open House, where high school students, transfer students, families, and the entire Monmouth community can learn more about what Brookdale has to offer. Let's go check it out. Here at the Open House, students can tour the beautiful Lincroft campus, meet the faculty, and find out from over 50 of Brookdale's academic programs. Students can also leave here with tons of information, including how to apply to Brookdale, clubs and activities, financial aid opportunities, and job training for future career planning. In addition, students can also see how easy it is to transfer to a four-year college after Brookdale. To learn more about the open house or Brookdale Community College, log on to our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Sophia Parola. Thanks for watching Brookdale Television. For nearly 50 years, Brookdale graduates have been shattering expectations. They transfer to Georgetown and Columbia University. They work at NASA, call Major League Baseball games, and defeat celebrity chefs. They prove again and again that a college is only as good as its success stories, and ours speak for themselves. This is Brookdale. This is College Redefined. This is success reimagined.
When I was divorced, I needed to rediscover who I was. I had no career or college degree. My divorce attorney was so supportive. Working with her helped me realize I have what it takes for a career in law. I joined the paralegal program at Brookdale, and I got a great base to build a career on. Now I'm working as a paralegal at Ansel Grimm & Aaron, and I love it. I'm Michelle McCarran, and I went to Brookdale for a new start. I never imagined I would find my calling.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is College Redefined. This is Success Reimagined.
Hi, I'm Sophia Parola, and welcome to Brookdale's Open House, where high school students, transfer students, families, and the entire Monmouth community can learn more about what Brookdale has to offer. Let's go check it out. Here at the Open House, students can tour the beautiful Lancroft campus, meet the faculty, and find out from over 50 of Brookdale's academic programs. Students can also leave here with tons of information, including how to apply to Brookdale, clubs and activities, financial aid opportunities, and job training for future career planning. In addition, students can also see how easy it is to transfer to a four-year college after Brookdale. To learn more about the Open House or Brookdale Community College, log on to our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Sophia Parola. Thanks for watching Brookdale Television.
Career Services is actually a resource center whose programs support, and that's their whole goal, is student success. We realize that success is different for each student.
And we provide all kinds of help to each student between internships, we do service learning, volunteer work, so workshops on resumes. So we are here to help every student achieve success.
And all our programs basically give the students that hands-on experience that they need to give them that sense of success.
I'm more than just a college student. I'm a marathon runner, a volunteer, and a philanthropist. I'm an employee. I'm a future master's degree holder. I believe the path to a better world is paved with a million small steps. Thanks to Brookdale, I'm already halfway there. My name is Killian Warman, and I came to Brookdale to explore my passions. I never imagined I'd have the flexibility to pursue them all.
I went to college.
Back inside of the Collins Arena for the start of the second half of the national championship game for Division III NJCAA women's basketball. This matchup again between number 1 Roxbury against number 2 Northland Pioneers. Couldn't have asked for a better matchup. Roxbury leads by 2, 32-30 coming into the second half. Tim Calafamo alongside Jimmy Coppa. And Jimmy, right now it's pretty evenly matched. Who do you like though in the second half right now?
My gut tells me Roxbury. They're the number 1 seed. I've seen them dominate throughout so far. Alyssa Stewart, Taj Lewis, really solid players. But there's something about this Northland team where they never give up. They have that fight in them. We saw it in their comeback win yesterday. Let's see if they can try to do the same in the second half today.
We'll have to keep an eye on Northland. Again, they have a lot of explosive players. And for Roxbury, a major storyline we'll be following is whether or not they'll be able to get into more foul trouble. Some of their players are in a little bit of trouble right now.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, keep an eye on that. So let's go down to the court now for the start of the second half of action. See Coach Nelson there huddling with her players, last second opportunity. And on the other side, Coach Lissick. Stops over to Dahl. Again, winner takes home the the NJCAA National Championship title for Division III women's basketball. Big honor just for these two teams to even be in this game, let alone win it. Can only be one winner though. Here we go. Woods down over to Sharon Miller at the foul line. Miller drives inside, nice move, layup is good.
Tim, Sharon Miller found herself on the bench because she had 2 early fouls in that first half. She could be a real difference maker here.
Mariah Brown threw it away inside, looking for Taj Lewis. We're tied at 32. Woods to Dahl. Now this is McCash. McCash with 7 on the shot clock. 3 seconds in the paint.
3 seconds in the paint. Lady Tigers ball.
Minute gone by here in the third quarter. Pickett inside to Lewis. Rolls out.
Ooh, tough one. Lewis had a good look at the rim, it just couldn't fall.
Caldwell back to Dahl for a right arc 3, and it's good.
We told you about her. Number 32, she's a shooter. Keep your eye on her in the second half.
5'10" sophomore from Newfoundland, Minnesota. Gives Pioneers a 3-point lead. Lewis with the rebound, back out to Pinkett for 3. In and out. And Miller tracks down the rebound. Woods directing traffic at the top of the arc with a shot clock down to 14. Coach Nelson yelling out sidelines. It was tipped. That's why it's not a backcourt violation. Here's Dahl with 6. Inside Miller, 4. Spinning. Left-hand layup. In and out. Rebound with Miller. Back up and in.
Good second chance opportunity by Sharon Miller. Followed up her miss. Was able to put it back and get 2 for the Pioneers.
Stewart, 20-footer. Good.
Soft touch by Stewart.
I didn't even think she got off her feet. That's how soft that shot was. Spot on. Dahl. Air ball that time. Rare miss for Dahl from behind the perimeter.
Dahl did a nice job of creating separation between her and her defenders. She was wide open at the top of the key. Wouldn't expect her to miss too many of those, Tim.
Stewart. Inside Lewis. Lewis fouled.
And
shot will
one.
count.
Count it, Tim.
It's a little bit of a delayed whistle. And they're going to call it on Miller. That's the third foul on Miller. And that's
This
a heavy
is big.
blow. Yeah.
This is big. 'Cause already in the second half, Miller has made her presence known. To get that third foul now, she has to keep her head in the game mentally. She will be checking back in at some point.
Well, you just saw Coach Nelson giving her a little bit of a pep talk as she goes to the bench.
As a player, Tim, that could always be one of the biggest aspects of the game is the mental portion. You know, you get a foul that you don't really think you committed. How are you going to bounce back? You can't be as aggressive when you come back in the game, but you can't be too passive on the defensive end. It's really tough. Let's hope Sharon can come back in and do her job.
Courtney Marion checked in for Miller. Here's Woods from the corner, way too strong. Saved by Lewis out of bounds to Dahl. Shot clock did not reset. This is a Marion, lays it in. Lewis would have been better letting that ball go out of bounds.
Yeah, you never want to save the ball underneath your own basket.
Pinkett threw it at the feet of Lewis. Stolen away by a Marion. Shot clock now winding down, under 10 seconds. This is a three from McCash, air ball again. Newsom now tries her three.
Dahl now being checked by number 5, Amiria Brown.
This is Caldwell in the corner. Now back to McCash. Dahl double teamed, trapped. Saves it to Caldwell. Shot clock down to 7. Pioneers gonna have to go quickly here. Dahl chucks up a three at the buzzer. No, shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation. Lady Tigers ball.
Third quarter ticking by very quickly here, approaching the midway point. Stewart doing it all herself. Ball poked out of bounds, last touched by the Pioneers.
Good job there by number 13, Rhea Newsom, to get in there and battle for that ball for Roxbury.
Substitution here, number 11, Alyssa Stewart comes out as number 3, Cha-Cha Diaz comes in. Pinkett, short. Woods into McCash. Got her own rebound, loses it. And now stripped away by number 5, Mariah Brown. Diaz, jumper. Didn't even hit the rim. Woods at the foul line, too strong. Cha-Cha Diaz fouled.
A reminder to both to the viewers at home that both these teams are playing their 3rd straight game in 3 days. Let's see if fatigue has any factor on the second half.
Foul going to be on Tori McCash. That's McCash's 3rd foul. And it will send number 3, Cha-Cha Diaz, to the free throw line. 5'11" sophomore from Woodstock, Connecticut. First one rims out for Diaz as number 20, Tori Mikash, checks out for the Pioneers, and in again is Sharon Miller with 3 fouls. Diaz's second foul shot up and no good. Too strong, and another rebound to Miller. Woods, bounce pass to Miller. Nice job finding her, but she can't convert with the layup. And now a costly foul committed by Amarian as she fouled Newsom, who grabbed the rebound. So that's the first one on Courtney Amarian. We'll take a look at the replay as Coach Lessick calls a timeout for Roxbury. Let's take a look at this again. And
yeah, she reached in on there on Taj Lewis. They're going to call that 10 times out of 10, Tim.
3:46 remaining here in the third. Northland up by 2.
The Garden State Film Festival returns to Atlantic City, March 31st through April 3rd, 2016. Don't miss the show. Purchase tickets at gsff.org.
When the economy crashed, we moved back to New Jersey for my husband's career. So I joined the respiratory therapy program at Brookdale. It's a great field. My name is Joriel Miller, and I came to Brookdale to change my career. I never imagined I could help save a life.
I joined the paralegal program at Brookdale, and I got a great base to build a career on. Now I'm working as a paralegal at Ansel Grimm & Aaron, and I love it. I'm Michelle McCarran, and I went to Brookdale for a new start. I never imagined I would find my calling.
I'm a bit of an introvert. At a big university, I could have been lost in the crowd, but Brookdale helped me find my voice. My name is Justin Melendez, and I came to Brookdale to learn about business. I never imagined I'd learn so much about myself.
Welcome back to NJCAA's TV coverage of the Division III Women's National Championship. Roxbury down by 2 at the moment to the Northland Pioneers. Out of the timeout for Roxbury, trying to get something going. Miscommunication there. Newsom tried to get inside. Ball loose on the floor. Bodies go flying for it. Scooped up by Woods. And a timeout smartly called by
Gonna say, they
Coach
only, you
Nelson.
only have 10 seconds to get it over.
Yeah.
They're getting dangerously close to that 10-second mark. Good timeout by head coach Shannon Nelson.
It'll be a 30-second timeout. Spalding is proud to be the official basketball of the National Junior College Athletic Association. Spalding's TF1000 Legacy Ball is used exclusively at all NJCAA basketball championships, and the NJCAA thanks Spalding for their continued support. Spalding, true to the game. Fans, you can follow all the action of the NJCAA men's and women's 2016 basketball championships live here on NJCAA TV. Just go to njcaatv.org to view live and archive video of each game. Relive all the exciting plays and championship moments by, again, going to njcaatv.org. Woods gives it off to Daw with 7 on the clock. Miller inside with 5. Bounce pass to Amarian, lays it in.
Good look by Sharon Miller. She found Amarian right underneath for 2.
Newsom. Shot clock now under 10 seconds. Diaz poked away inside. Pinkett. Count the basket. She will go to the line for another opportunity from the charity stripe. Is that going to be on Miller? No, the foul instead is going to be called on Cheyenne Woods. That's the 3rd foul on Woods. Tough call. And it'll send Brianna Pinkett In and out. Miller the rebound. Hand off to Woods. Woods drives inside with Dahl. Dahl pops a long jumper, bounces off the rim and in.
Tough shot by Dahl. There was a little bit of contact between her and Diaz. She had to regather herself and shoot. She was able to get the friendly roll.
Lewis, turnaround hook shot.
That's a
Air
tough
ball.
shot.
Surprised more of these players have not used the glass tonight. Caldwell stops. Too strong with the layup underneath the basket. Scramble for the ball out of bounds. It'll go back to Roxbury. Here is Brown, front rim on that three. Woods saves it from going out of bounds. She is bumped. And I think we'll get a foul on Newsome.
Stewart heads back onto the court for Roxbury.
So again, the foul on Newsome.
I don't know if they called a foul. I think they may have said Newsome touched the ball while she was out of bounds.
Oh, okay, maybe that's the case.
Got to get it in here. Only have 5 seconds.
Now a foul on Newsome. I think Newsome may have gotten away easy. I think that was a foul underneath the basket that last time. It's first on Newsome. Let's take a look at this foul here, Jimmy. Okay, never mind. Dahl, long two, good.
Allison Dahl, ladies and gentlemen. She's starting to heat up. Keep an eye on her, number 32.
Pioneers near have a 6-point lead. And the Northland faithful are here all the way from Minnesota starting to get into it. Lewis, all alone, knocks down the jumper.
Big response by Lewis. The Lady Tigers of Roxbury really needed a bucket. That came at a crucial moment.
Dahl in the corner. Under a minute left to play here in the third. Caldwell goes around the perimeter. Shot clock down to 7. Dahl's going to have to get it up here quickly. Decides to drive inside. Floated up there. Wild shot. I think she was expecting some contact. Newsome splits the defense and lays it in.
What a drive by Newsome. She went coast to coast like she was shot out of a cannon, Tim. Able to finish with traffic in her way. Newsome brings the Lady Tigers within 2.
Shot clock turned off. Woods, nice move to the basket, but she can't finish.
However,
Amarian, now Miller lays it in. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The end of quarter number 3, 47-43. Pioneers lead. Let's take a look at this last shot here. Watch this, Jimmy. See that initial shot by Amarian's no good, but Miller with the putback just as time was expiring. Back to conclude this championship matchup after this.
The Garden State Film Festival returns to Atlantic City, March 31st through April 3rd, 2016. Don't miss the show. Purchase tickets at gsff.org.
My daughter was born premature, and the hospital's respiratory therapist saved her life. When the economy crashed, we moved back to New Jersey for my husband's career, but nobody was hiring drama teachers. So I joined the respiratory therapy program at Brookdale. It's a great field with job security, and you can be there for people who really need you. My name is Joriel Miller, and I came to Brookdale to change my career. I never imagined I could help save a life.
Like a lot of people, I thought community college was a backup option, a discount education. But now, I can't imagine starting anywhere else. Brookdale challenged me. I had the tools and the faculty I needed to grow, both as a student and an engineer. Today, I'm transferring to a prestigious university and finishing a fellowship at NASA. I'm Nick Sikowski, and I came to Brookdale to save money on college. I never imagined it would be the smartest move I ever made.
Back here in the Collins Arena for NJCAA's TV coverage of the Division III Women's National Championship game between Roxbury and Northland Pioneers. Pioneers have a 4-point lead, 47-43. Tim Califano alongside Jimmy Coppa. Kickball there on Woods. We'll remain here with the Lady Tigers. Diaz, nice.
Good baseline drive by Diaz. She pulls up just outside the paint, able to connect for two and bring this Roxbury team within two.
Caldwell dumps it inside to Mikash, back out to Miller. Nowhere to go. Mikash now off the glass, too strong. Ooh, Stewart tripped up, and we're gonna get a foul on Caldwell.
Foul is on number 12, Aisha Caldwell. Her third.
So that foul is on Caldwell. Again, that's her third foul on Aisha Caldwell. And the first here on the Pioneers in the fourth quarter. Kickball out of bounds by Allison Dahl. Here is Lewis now. Chucks it up. Another missed shot for Lewis. Inside Miller, had it ripped away, gets it back, forces it up, no foul. The whole bench wanted a foul. Now we're gonna get a whistle and a traveling call on Miller.
Head coach Shannon Nelson not excited about that call at all. She was visibly upset on the sideline, but now she's trying to cheer her team on, tell them forget about it. Next play.
Oh, kickball there by Allison Dahl, never mind. Woods inside, again another missed layup. I don't know how many of those we have seen just today alone, Jimmy, but a lot of them. I know that they are not easy to make, but it almost seems that the players are not trying to use the glass. That's what it's there for. Caldwell just barely gets in.
I'm gonna say awfully close to a 5-second call there, Tim.
Caldwell at the foul line. Back out to Mikash. Caldwell, right hand, again missed the layup. Rebound pulled down by Cha-Cha. Diaz inside to Lewis. Spin around.
Tough shot by Lewis. You know, she really favors that left-hand side. If I'm the Pioneers, I'm not sure if I'm not trying to shadow her to the right side of the court.
Dahl feeds it inside to Miller. Miller blocked away, but she's fouled, and she goes down to the court hard. Coach Nelson there. Intense. It's going to be the fourth foul on Diaz, and now decision time for Coach Lessick. Looks like Diaz is going to come out with those 4 fouls. In for her, Mariah Brown, excuse me. Meanwhile, Sharon Miller at the line. Miller has struggled a little bit from the line tonight. And right now, with as close as this game is, you have to hit your foul shots.
Yeah, Tim, I mean, we're at a little over 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. 1-point lead for Northland. I mean, it's going to come down to who wants it more.
Yep.
National championship on the line.
Newsom. This is a Mariah Brown. Newsom stops, pulls up. Back iron, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Not a very good job of boxing out by either of these two teams tonight.
No, and I mentioned that in a zone, it is very hard to box out. You're giving up long contested shots, therefore long rebounds do happen. You just got to find your man, and you just got to really put a body on them, get in front of them.
Shot clock down to 10. Stewart, jumper good.
Stewart gives Roxbury the 1-point lead. We're just under 7 minutes here in this championship game, and we have a foul called.
Looks like it's going to be on Pinkett.
That's 4 on her.
Wow.
Now that's 2 players from Roxbury with 4 fouls, Tim. That's something we need to keep an eye on.
Coach Lessig about to pull his hair out.
He has a lot of it.
Miller blocked away. The Northland bench wanted a foul. They may have a case. Coach Nelson upset about that. And now we are going to have a timeout on the floor again. Nelson still upset. 6:37 remaining. 1-point lead for Roxbury. Back to the NJCAA Women's Basketball Championship right after this.
For nearly 50 years, Brookdale graduates have been shattering expectations. They transfer to Georgetown and Columbia University. They work at NASA, call Major League Baseball games, and defeat celebrity chefs. They prove again and again that a college is only as good as its success stories, and ours speak for themselves. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
Okay, back here. Welcome inside the Robert J. Collins Arena. Tim Califano alongside Jimmy Coppa. 6:37 remaining. Let's set the situation for you. Roxbury up by 1, 49-48 in this national championship game. The winner is crowned the Division III champions. And it's getting intense. Roxbury in some foul trouble last couple of minutes. Shot there by Lewis, no good. Bodies go flying down to the floor. No whistles. Now a whistle.
We're going to have a tie-up for a jump ball.
It's a hell ball. Possession
Pioneers
arrow.
are-
Yep, Pioneers are going to have it.
Bodies quick to the floor. You really got to fight for those extra possessions. I mean, this is a national championship. This is where dreams come true.
Dahl. Woods at the foul line. Miller, some contact down low. Down goes Lewis hard to the turf. She pops back up though, but man, she took a hard shot as she was trying to grab that rebound.
Is that going to be 4 on Miller?
It is.
Sharon Miller heads to the bench.
So now Miller with 4 comes out. Coming in for her, Courtney Amarian, who's had a nice night off the bench. So Miller and Pickett on either side with 4 fouls. I believe also Cha-Cha Diaz has 4 fouls for Roxbury.
Good drive.
It's a 3-point lead.
Ripped through on the hip. She goes baseline. I like the Cha-Cha Diaz for 2.
Amarian had an open shot if she decided to take it. Now here's Dahl.
Ooh.
May have shuffled her feet.
I was going to say, was that a travel there?
May have gotten away with one. Dahl now goes baseline. Some contact.
No call.
Woods inside to McCash. Rolls off the rim. Newsom, Brown, and now Lady Tigers will set up the offense. Stewart from the foul line.
She has a really nice soft touch from about 15 feet out. She's continuously knocked down that elbow jumper all night, Tim.
5 minutes to play. Caldwell goes baseline. Nice stop and lays it in. Brown back and forth with Newsom. Shot clock to 10. Newsom inside, floats it up, goes over a couple bodies, no contact, and the ball falls in. Coach Nelson is so beside herself she can't even speak.
I don't blame Nelson. I feel like there was a lot of contact on that play for there to be no call whatsoever.
Caldwell bumped, and the basket.
I'm surprised they counted that, Tim. I looked like it was a continuation. I feel like the bump occurred before the shot even went up. This isn't NBA rules. As soon as a foul occurred, the play should be dead. Anyway, Caldwell gets rewarded with the and one. She has a chance to make it a 2-point game.
Officials deemed she was in the act of shooting. Caldwell now, third foul shot, no. Rebound, Dahl, back up with it, no, off the back rim. 3-point game. Whoever loses this game tonight is going to look back at this film and say, if only we made one or two of those layups underneath the basket. Lewis, too strong. Nice stretch out rebound by Marion. And look at that, Miller now going to the scores table to check in at the next buzzer. Oh, Mikash wasn't expecting that one. Dahl fires up a three. Yeah, oh, in and out, no good. Was on its way down.
Tim was about ready to jump out of his seat at that one.
I saw that, it looked perfect.
That ball was in the net. I'm not sure it could have went in anymore without counting.
Killer for Dahl.
Tough break for the Pioneers. They still retain possession.
Mikash blocked away but fouled. And if that's on Cha-Cha Diaz, she might be gone.
That is number 5 on Cha-Cha Diaz. She'll take that long, lonely walk to the bench. Pickett will have to replace her, who also has 4 fouls of her own. Roxbury needs to be really disciplined with under 3 minutes left. They run the risk of having a finished game with only 4 girls.
So now the clock thickens as Diaz has fouled out of the game. You see Coach Lessig there trying to encourage her. She did a great job while she was in, though. And now at the line, number 20, Tori Mikash. Sophomore from Greenbush, Minnesota. If she makes it, it's a 1-point game. And you said it, Jimmy. Now Roxbury has no more substitutions for the remaining 2:58.
Yeah, if I'm Brianna Pickett, I know I have 4 fouls. On defense, I'm not even putting my hands above my waist.
We're going to have a whistle. Clock had started, so I'm not sure what the issue is.
Yeah.
Maybe Pickett didn't go in. There's only 4 Roxbury players on the floor right now. Now there's 5. I think Pickett just never came off the bench. Maybe that was the problem. Lewis.
She loves that lefty hook shot. Taj Lewis showing everyone why she was a first-team All-American.
And Miller had her hands tied behind her back because she's got 4 fouls. Pioneers need an answer. Woods stops, puts it up, had it cleanly blocked.
Rejection. Brown smartly pulls it back.
Approaching 2 minutes. You can feel the intensity in this room right now.
I mean, you're in a 1-possession game with 2 minutes left, national championship at stake. I don't know what more we could ask for, Tim. This is great.
Shot clock under 10 seconds now. Newsom. Brown for a 3. Yes!
Bang! Brown puts the Roxbury Lady Tigers up 6. That was a big possession.
Timeout, Coach Nelson. And the Pioneers now find themselves down by 6 with 1:48 remaining. A huge, huge shot that time. We'll take a break. 1:48 remaining in the national championship game. Back after this.
Brookdale Public Radio has a really great program for students. We have Brookdale Student Radio, HD3. which is absolutely amazing. We try to guarantee every student that participates at least an hour of airplay a week. And in that hour, they could pick whatever genre they want to do, whatever topic they want to talk about, whether it's cars. We have stuff on NASCAR, video games, sports, whatever they want, whatever they're into. And then if they're really interested, we could also get them involved in 90.5 of the night. They get a lot of experience.
Back here in the Collins Arena, let's take a look at this last shot from Brown that puts Roxbury up by 6. Crucial shot. And now the Pioneers need an answer, and they're going to have to start doing it quickly. We're under 2 minutes to play. Oh, stolen away there by Stort, and a foul on Woods.
Fouls on number 24, Cheyenne Woods.
Foul on Cheyenne Woods, that's her 4th. Coach Lissick is so stressed right now. I can just see it. And of course, Roxbury, they can take all the time they want. We're going to get a foul here on, I think, Dahl.
Fouls on number 32, Allison Dahl. Her 2nd. Time.
And now Roxbury got to call a quick timeout here. It's a 30-second one with 1:22 remaining here in this half. So right now for Roxbury, they are up by 6. And for the Pioneers, I'm not really sure what the answer is at this point.
I'm looking back on this game right now, Tim, and I'm
see a lot of missed shots.
Yeah, I'm just shaking my head. I'm trying to pinpoint one thing, and it's these little chip shot layups that just haven't been falling for them.
Now, should the Pioneers foul here?
Too early to start fouling. They need to let this possession play out, hopefully get a stop.
Newsom, Lewis, traveled.
Yeah, she shuffled her feet down low. Roxbury Tigers going back to that full court press. Try to make it very uncomfortable for these Pioneers guards.
Now the Pioneers need a quick score here. This is Woods bringing up the ball. Goes around, stops. That's not the shot that they want, but it was last touched by Roxbury.
19 seconds remain on the shot clock for the Pioneers. They're set to inbound underneath their own basket.
Here's the long inbounds pass to Dahl. Dahl inside to McCash. McCash blocked. Back up with it. Blocked again. Back out of bounds. But again, the clock continues to run here, Jimmy. They're running out of opportunities.
Yeah, they need to score. They need to score quickly, Tim. 9 seconds on the shot clock. They need to get a good look here. Elevated
McCash.
screen.
Dahl with 4. Hoists up
Step
a 3.
back. Off the
Too
mark.
strong. Miller the rebound. Back up with it. No. And now the Pioneers
I
have
think
to
you need
foul.
to start fouling, and there you go. Ooh.
Oh, down goes Newsom. Didn't look like that was that hard of a foul.
Newsom's a trooper. She gets right up. She has a chance to extend this lead to 8.
Let's take a look at this again.
There's the initial foul by Caldwell. And
Oh,
then
wow.
Miller.
Oof.
Hits
I
her
don't
again
think
on the
Miller
second time.
intended to do that, but that was a very
Does
hard
not look
foul.
intentional. I think it was just hard, as you said, Tim.
Wow.
I
Watch
think
this.
the refs are going to go to the monitor, though, just to check to see if this is a flagrant.
Yep. So the referees are going to look at this again and make sure that Miller didn't do anything intentional. I don't think she did, but was still questionable. Okay, so let's take a look at this again. Watch Miller here. This is what the officials are looking at. Right there. Back it up again. And again, what they're looking at is if Miller did anything that was intentional to sway them. And whether or not this is a flagrant foul. So the officials now have made their decision. They're over with the alternative official, Chris Boyer. And for the Pioneers right now, they need a miracle. Down by 6 with 30 seconds left. Both coaches going to be brought to center court. Okay, so Lesick, you see there, talking things over. That's Coach Nelson. This has been a frustrating game for both sides, particularly for the Pioneers. There have been a couple of questionable foul calls that have not gone their way. Newsom in and out.
Lady Tigers, they're just not making their free throws right now to put these Pioneers away. Keep letting them hang around. They might steal one here, Tim.
Newsom's second foul shot rattles in. It's a 7-point deficit. Timeout, Coach Nelson. Pioneers need a miracle. 30-second timeout. We'll be back to catch the conclusion after this.
I went to college right after high school, but it didn't work out. After a few years in the workforce and the birth of my son, I decided to give college another try. At Brookdale, something clicked. I met amazing professors and found a major I was passionate about. I made the dean's list, landed a great internship, and now I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree. Thanks to Brookdale, I have what it takes to see my dreams through. I'm Tara Boyce, and I came to Brookdale to give college another try. I never imagined I would find my passion.
Back here in the Collins Arena, Tim Calafamo alongside Jimmy Coppa. 30.3 left. This has been a roller coaster ride for both of these two teams. And right now, it's the 5-player team of Roxbury.
That's right, Tim.
Up by 7.
And if I'm head coach Shannon Nelson of the Northland Pioneers, what I'm telling my team is we do not need to chuck up that desperation 3 yet. 30 seconds left on the clock. Get a good, efficient shot. Go quickly. Maybe get the 2, try to get the layup, and then foul. You want to extend the game. If you take that 3 too early and you miss it, you put the game out of reach.
Dahl inbounding. Pioneers have to get a quick
screen
score.
for Dahl coming up here.
Dahl, that wasn't the shot. McCash, desperation 3 off the glass
Oh,
and
it
in.
banks in.
Pinkett fouled immediately.
McCash is lucky.
Wow.
It's that Wells Fargo 24-hour ATM. Bank is open at any time.
That's her 5th personal foul.
Now again, that's a 3. They only called it as a 2.
Bracel steps onto the court for Northland.
Yeah, they are. The radio announcer for North Pioneers is up here, and they did not correct that score. It should be 61-57 right now.
Now
Watch
the
this
officials are
again.
coming
Watch here on the
together.
monitor. She's clearly
That is
behind the
clearly
line.
a 3.
She is clearly. I'm agreeing with you. Yes, she's clearly. We're looking at it on our monitor. She's clearly
about
behind
6
the
inches
line.
behind that 3-point line.
So they need to. There they go. They bumped the score up, 61-57. All right. So everyone take a deep breath. We got that cleared out.
Good job by the officials to come together and correct that call, because that could have loomed large late down the stretch.
Pioneers Radio Network also in the broadcast with us, broadcast booth with us this evening. Both missed foul shots. Goes the Pioneers' way. Timeout, Coach Nelson. Ugh. So right now for Nelson and her team, she's got to draw up something.
Tim, like I just said, with 30 seconds left, now there's 19. You do not need that three-pointer yet. If it's a good look, maybe Allison Dahl, Tori McCash, if they're wide open, by all means shoot it if they're square and their feet are set. But you do not need that three yet. Look to get an efficient basket, make it a 2-point game, and then foul. Roxbury's not shooting particularly well from the free throw line. If Northland has the chance to extend this game, I think they might be able to steal this one.
And if you are Northland, do you want to try to draw Roxbury into a fouling situation, try to draw a foul since they have so much foul trouble?
That is a good point because they will be down to 4 women, but I'm not sure with this much time left and being down 4 that your main focus is trying to draw a foul. Your main focus needs to be putting that ball in the basket. If I'm Nelson, maybe I'm using Allison Dahl. I'm going to maybe set up an elevator screen or a staggered screen, try to get her coming off, something where she could get a good look. If not, I'm having maybe Sharon Miller roll off that right to the rim, get a quick 2. We'll see what the Pioneers do out of this timeout.
Pioneers will have the ball. They'll be able to advance it, so they'll inbound right in front of their own bench. That'll be McCash. Nobody is left here in this Collins Arena. In fact, some of the people are already standing. They're going to have to score
Here's
quickly
Dahl.
here.
Puts
Dahl
up a 3.
For 3, no.
Off the mark, offensive rebound. Kicks it
Brissell.
out. Oh, she was
they
looking
threw
to hit
it away.
Dahl. Alyssa Stewart gets it.
Lays
She
it in, misses it. That's going to do
gonna
it.
be it. And ladies and gentlemen, Roxbury are your national champions.
And that will conclude tonight's contest. Your final score, Roxbury 61.
For Roxbury, they win the tournament in a tough, tough loss for North Pioneers.
Please direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony, which will begin momentarily.
You can see all the crowd coming out and gathering for the Pioneers. This is a very tough loss. And for Coach Lisek, his team is the national champions for the NJCAA Division III Women's Basketball. And for Roxbury, it was not an easy challenge, and I got to be honest, for the Pioneers, there were a couple of calls that did not go their way late in the end. But in the end, when they look back on it, it will be the Pioneers that will ask themselves that they missed a lot of easy layups underneath the basket. Coach Lisek relieved. Emotional hug there. That's Taj Lewis. Taj Lewis there. We're awaiting the championship ceremony momentarily, again down in the court. Table coming out now.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, please direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony.
See Sean Noel there in the red, the tournament director, bringing out the trophies. Again, Northland will get a second place trophy, but it won't be the national title. And for Northland, This is just a really, really tough loss for them. Our sideline reporter Jimmy Kump is downstairs trying to grab Coach Lissick. Again, lot to kind of corral in for this championship ceremony. So again, back inside the Collins Arena, Roxbury able to beat the Northland Pioneers by a score of 61-57. There were some questionable calls that happened down the end. Allison Doyle hit a late three. However, Pioneers were not able to capitalize on it. That last play with 19.3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, not able to be executed the way the Pioneers wanted it to, but unfortunately they come up a little bit short. And Roxbury, which was playing the last basically quarter, 10 minutes of play, with only 5 players on the floor, no substitutions, is able to win and knock off Northland Community College. Let's go down now for the championship trophy ceremony.
Sportsmanship Award, which will be presented to the Northland Pioneers.
Coach Lissick going to accept the championship trophy here momentarily. Some of the girls for Northland in tears, but still, it's a good effort for them.
Now, moving on to the individual awards. The all-tournament team selections consist of number 15 from Mohawk Valley, Africa Williams.
Africa Williams from Mohawk Valley, who finished in the 3rd seed. Is going to win a nice individual award.
From West Georgia Tech, number 5, Jackie Jones.
And now Jackie Jones from West Georgia, also going to be honored here.
From
The 4th seed.
number 44, Darren Mainville.
Darren Mainville, who had a heck of a game for her squad. For Anoka Ramsey, also getting a congratulatory and honorary award.
From Mid-Michigan, number 24, Kara Schaefer.
Mid-Michigan's Kara Schaefer going to win another award. Some of these players are here, some of them are not. Alyssa Stewart for Roxbury.
Also from Roxbury, number 13, Ryan Newsom.
And Ryan Newsom also for Roxbury winning an award. It's a nice little medallion that, that they got there.
From Northland, number 53, Sharon Miller.
Sharon Miller from the Pioneers now also going to get an award, as she is overcome with emotion now.
And last but not least, number 32 from Northland, Allison Dahl.
And Allison Dahl also going to pick up an individual award here. She played a heck of a game. Tournament director Sean Noel there with her in a red shirt. Going to line up for a group picture, if they can.
And now the tournament's most valuable player from Roxbury, number 1, Taj Lewis.
And now Taj Lewis has been awarded the MVP of the tournament. She's also going to get in there with the picture. And see all the awards.
Will be presented to
and now here's the tournament trophy.
of Roxbury.
See him there also with his assistant coach. Whoa, be careful you don't drop that, coach.
Now your national runner-up trophy goes
And now
to
the national runner-up trophy is going to be accepted by the Pioneers here.
The Pioneers consist of number 3, Emily Estecan, number 10, Courtney Amarian, number 12, Maisha Caldwell.
Some of the players coming out to accept the trophy. Here they all come now.
Rachel Lindsay.
Again, this is tough. Just a few minutes after losing, to be all smiles for cameras. But that is the way it goes here. Still second place, nothing to sneeze at, but they come up oh so close.
The head coach of the Pioneers, Shannon Nelson, and her assistant coaches, Beth Tweets and Krista Martin.
So that's a tough thing to have to do, smile after you lose. Northland, they'll put up a good fight. And again, they finish out the year 26-3, not a bad record, second in the NJCAA National Tournament. Nothing to sneeze at. They go back to the drawing board next year.
National Tournament champions, the Lady Tigers of Roxbury. The Tigers consist of number 1, Taj Lewis.
Now, of course, Roxbury accepting the championship trophy.
Number 5, Amariah Brown. Number 11, Alyssa Stewart.
Gonna pose for a picture again. Sean Noel there, the man in a red shirt, the tournament director, and locally here at Brookdale, the athletics director.
The Tigers are coached by Mark Lessig, and he is assisted by Cassandra Ayangaku.
Everyone kneeling down for the picture. By the way, those basketballs that they show, those are Spalding TF1000 balls that have a special championship logo on them. There you go. And you can't see it from that shot, but I was looking at that trophy earlier this morning. Every single region that consists of the NJCAA, which I believe go all the way up to number 26, are all engraved on the side of that trophy.
The National Junior College Athletic Association, along with the Brookdale Athletics Department, would like to thank you for attending this year's tournament. Be
So
sure
again,
to
still
drive
waiting.
home safely.
We want to talk to Coach Lissek if we can. Gonna try to corral him away from all the celebrating for just a brief second. Again, my broadcast partner Jimmy Kappa moving in. Coach Lissek just handing out some of the congratulatory medals. Again, each player gets a champion medallion that they get to keep. Not too bad. As the Roxbury Lady Tigers starting to cut the net here. Just a big moment for them. Now, it takes a while to cut that net. There's about 10 or 11 strands, and they're thick strands too, so a simple pair of scissors takes a while to cut through it. Okay, waiting for posing for a picture. Uh-oh. Okay, don't pull on that net there, Ashley, or Alyssa. Be careful going down that ladder. Everyone gonna get a shot of this. There's some big scissors there, wow. Gotta cut through that thick net. Again, it's not easy. I mean, you know, since you see her struggling with that. That's Amariah Brown. Amariah Brown. Yep, that's right. There you go. Not easy. They need, yeah, exactly. I was about to say the same thing, Rick. They need a chainsaw there. Just cut the whole thing down in one foul swoop. All right, now you got to come down the ladder, so be careful. Again, still trying to grab Coach Lisek here. If we have the ability to talk to him, we will. Trying to corral him in. He's taking it all in. As again, Lady Tigers continuing to cut the net. They got to start working on those last little secondary slits there. There you go. Starting to cut away at the actual net. Again, there's only 6 players on this team, so if they want to do it the way that everyone gets a shot to cut the net down, they're going to have to kind of hurry up. There you go. Everyone wants a piece. Again, you're watching here on NJCAA TV. Roxbury defeating the Northland Pioneers by a score of 61-57. Very competitive game. So now we're down to the last player to cut the net before Coach Lesick goes up there and I think finishes it off. And then after that, we should be able to get a word with him. Really chopping away there. 4 more strands to go. Now, which one do I want? Do I want the big one? Here we go. Get a pose for a picture there. Okay. Put that on Instagram later on tonight. Okay, last one coming up here. This is Rhea Newsom. All right, 3 more strands. I said it takes a while to cut the net. Not only is it hard to do, but there's a lot of strands to cut. Okay, now we're going to wait for, see if the assistant coach will go up. Or is it going to be Coach Lesick? Here he comes. Okay, all right, we're going to get the assistant coach come up here. Assistant coach. Going to be very careful in those high heels to get up on that ladder. There you go. 1 strand. Careful, come down there. All right. 1 more strand, 1 more assistant coach. Again, the assistant coaches for the Roxbury Lady Tigers. Cassandra Ayembeck and the athletic director, Erica Rivers. So I believe that is the athletic director, Rivers. 2 more strands left. Who's going to cut it? One more. There we go. All right. I'll put that in a trophy mantle. All right, here goes Coach Lesick. Whoa. Careful going up there, Coach. All right, here we go. 1 last strand. There we go. Oh, he's got to put it back. Hey, why not? Thanks. Makes a good scarf in the wintertime. All right. Gonna have a championship photo here. Again, we're letting Coach Lisek take it all in. We're gonna talk to him as soon as we can. But we certainly don't want to interrupt this ceremony. Okay, ladder is now cleared out of the way. Jimmy Kappa moving in. All right. Kappa standing by with head coach Lisek. Now let's go down to Jimmy Kappa.
My name is James Kopp. I'm here at NJCAA TV. I have head coach of the national champion winning Roxbury Lady Tigers. Coach, I know there's so much emotion going on through your mind right now. Can you try to sum it up a little bit, please?
It's hard to sum it up. If you know our story, you know, the past history of getting to this game 3 times and falling 1 point, 2 points short, then this year playing this entire year with 6 kids, 6 great kids. You know, it's one of those things that even though we're ranked #1 in the country, nobody really gave us a chance. And just to pull it off was just phenomenal.
I also have Taj Lewis here. Taj, congratulations. You took home tournament MVP. On top of that, oh, wow, this is the best day ever, right? On top of it being her birthday, she was also in the regular season an All-American. Taj, the talent is tremendous on the team, but what about it makes you guys so close? Only 6 girls, but you all seem to play for each other. What about, like, your group is so spirited?
I think everybody doubting us, and just because we're so small, that's what makes us want to work hard and just play for each other and play for our coach. I think that's what it is. We had so many challenges over the years, and we overcame them tonight, and I'm just so happy that we got this win.
I'm really proud of Roxbury. I wish you folks could have seen them before the game. No nerves. It's a national championship. They're singing, they're dancing, they're having a good time. Coach, Taj, I want you guys to enjoy this win tonight. You really earned it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you.
My name is James Kopp, and I'm with NJCAA TV. We're going to send it back up top to Tim Catalfeno.
All right, thanks so much, Jimmy. Again, Coach Lisek very, very happy and very, very congratulatory down on the sidelines, taking this national title for the Division III NJCAA Women's Basketball Championship. Let's give you the final rundown. This is unofficial again, but the final rundown for the NJCAA Division III Women's Basketball. The 8 teams that are here. Here's the final round, final seeding, starting with number 1 Roxbury and going down. Number 2 Northland, number 3 Mohawk Valley, number 4 West Georgia Tech, number 5 Mid-Michigan, 6 is Anoka Ramsey, number 7 Ocean County College, and number 8 Sullivan County College. That is how the 8 teams finalized and finished in the final couple of games here over the last 3 days. We have a lot of people to thank. Of course, we want to thank the NJCAA TV for allowing us to be able to broadcast live here on our local affiliate, Brookdale Television, here in Lincroft, New Jersey. Thank the NJCAA for coming out, and thank the Collins Arena for hosting it here in the Collins Arena at Brookdale Community College. So for Jimmy Kappa, my broadcast partner Rich Van Tassel, I'm Tim Catalfamo, wrapping it up and saying good night and so long from the Collins Arena in Lincroft, New Jersey. Thanks so much for watching. Roxbury again the winner, 61-57 in the national championship game over Northland Pioneers. Good night, everybody.
When the economy crashed, we moved back to New Jersey for my husband's career. So I joined the respiratory therapy program at Brookdale. It's a great field. My name is Joriel Miller, and I came to Brookdale to change my career. I never imagined I could help save a life.
All right, we're back here in the Collins Arena for